morning. We're bringing you breaking news right now. An earthquake hit in Anza, magnitude 5.2, just before 10 a.m. There's been a series of earthquakes since then in La Quinta and Rancho Mirage, 3.0 in La Quinta, and that was just 2 minutes after that original 5.2 earthquake hit in Anza. Anza is, of course, between here in the desert and Temecula, and we're getting a lot of phone calls into our newsroom right now. So far, we haven't heard of any damage, but if you know of any damage, please let us know. Right now, we have no damage, and I'm joined right now by our news director, George Severson, who is currently on the USGS website getting updates because there have been aftershocks. Again, there have been aftershocks in La Quinta, in Rancho Mirage, smaller than the original 5.2, about ranging from 5.2 to 2.5. George, are you seeing any more aftershocks?
You know, the latest ones that we've had, Jessica, mostly are concentrated in the Anza area. The original one, just about 4 minutes before 10 o'clock this morning, was a 5.2, as you said. They've had several other ones since then, ranging close to a 5, a 4.7, 4.7, 4.6. The list goes on. The one right here in the Coachella Valley has been that 3.0 that we are seeing on the USGS.gov website, and they're coming in pretty quick. So obviously we've had that initial big jolt. I was sitting at our assignment desk when it happened. You said you were driving in. You didn't feel it driving in?
I didn't feel it, but as I was driving in, everyone from the sales department was going outside, so I knew something had happened.
Yes, well, we are hearing about evacuations. Some schools in the area here in the Coachella Valley are sending everybody outside. They're following these drills. It's funny, weren't you just at earthquake preparedness?
There was a shake, rattle, and roll earthquake preparedness. We're right now trying to get some of those organizers on the phone to talk about some safety tips for people. Obviously, you know, the general one is if things are shaking around you, to be in a safe place, get under a desk. They've said to get under strong doorways, to go outside.
The sturdy frames.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people actually in our newsroom in the sales department actually were under their desk, and they said this is the first time working as long as they have in the Coachella Valley that they've had to do that.
I've been back in the Southern California area just for a year and a half now. We've had tiny little ones, you know, where it's like, oh, I think I felt something, and we'd get viewers calling in. This is the first time since I've been back that there's been something sizable. I did get a phone call from a business out in La Quinta. Said that it was at a retail store, said it was, the jolt was so big, lights were swinging, things were coming off of the shelf. We have not heard of any major damages or any injuries, but you know, with this, there's always concerns about cracks and gas lines and pipes and things like that. So obviously, if there is anything going on or you have any concerns at all, public safety concern, report it to your police department right away, or the fire department. 911 is where you need to call. If you smell some natural gas, you know, take precautions and just clear out now, and as you said, probably evacuate to outside and just wait for further instructions until your area is cleared. But for right now, the big jolt was that 5.2?
5.2 in Anza, and it was followed by 5.1, and that was just before 10 a.m. Now, if you know of any damage in your area, take some pictures, let us know.
Email that to us,
yes. That's at news@KMIR6.com. You can also upload it to our Facebook, and that's at facebook.com/KMIR6. But yes, let us know whatever damage. Obviously, if there's something very concerning, like George mentioned, please call the police or the fire department. Right now, we're not hearing of any major damages, but there are several aftershocks that we could still get some.
Ranging from a 5.2 all the way to 2.5. I'm just